comes.
There we go.
Oh, we're adrift.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell him.
New feed. I think I'm bubbly.
Yeah.
I might sleeve my bubbly.
Might bubble my sleeve. The wizard's cloak.
Maybe we need an opening act just to make sure we have a good stream.
Yeah.
You haven't had a good stream in a while. That hit both of us at once, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, what's going on?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you think she feels the pressure?
No pressure. Oh, here you are. Look at you working. You got 10 people.
Okay. 8 is enough.
So what did you end up doing?
I had to end the stream and start a new one.
Okay. Well, it looks like we're sort of on there.
Mm-hmm.
Take 2 out of focus.
This is terrible. What is going on with the internet?
I don't know. It's not an internet thing.
Well, why are we so blurry?
Maybe we should start at 7:30.
No, you're good. You're good. That's just our
Catching
other
up.
internet. The other thing is on the other internet.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we have
Is anybody
20 people.
out there?
So
Start date.
start date 29.
Adrift on the internet.
Yes. Start date 29.
Drift on YouTube.
7654924.
Captain's flog.
The captain's log. Got stuck in the captain's head.
Got stuck in the middle of the Enterprise.
So is there people there now?
Yes, there's 21.
Well, that's less than we had before, but they know
They'll
where
get
we
over.
are.
I'm just telling.
Everybody come over this way.
They're working. There's only 4 left in the old one, so they're
Okay, well then there you go.
Well, let's do it. Well, that went to hell in a handbasket.
It certainly did. We had such a great intro for this show
I
planned.
know. I'm feeling agitated now.
Well, you know what? Let's just do Capo Corner.
No, we always do the sponsors and then we do Capo Corner.
No, we always do Capo Corner right here. Now
It's too freaking hot for your bull crap, okay? We do the sponsor list, done. Then we do Capo Corner. Let's do it.
No, we always do Capo Corner. This is when we do it.
Not right off the top.
Yes, it's a sponsor
As
list
soon
and
as-
it's Capo Corner.
You were really getting on my last friggin' egg stroke tonight.
There you go.
I'm pretty freaking sick and tired of you flitting around here like a little
Well,
diva.
there's the door.
Well,
buddy
fine.
boy.
Yeah, well,
Just-
that's good because I'm sick and tired of
Okay,
it. I'm
fine.
fed up and I've had enough.
You just get out, and I'm going to do
we'll see
Capo
you
Corner.
later, eat a rubber
You
chicken.
just like. Second. Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah, it's JP. Jim, can you get over here and do string theory with me? Because Chris just left. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. That was fast.
Holy shit, what'd you say to Coos?
Uh,
He knocked one too on teeth out.
Jesus. Oh my God. Well, anyhow, Jim Hanlon, everybody. We got.
All right, I'm back. Didn't take you long to fill my seat, you vulture.
I only got a little
Toothless.
couple teeth left.
Toothless vulture. Toothless vulture. Give me my drink.
Jim Hanlon, everybody.
Jim Hanlon,
Hello, I finally made it.
fresh from the dentist.
One of my all-time favorite singer-songwriters.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to have you here.
Thank you.
Had him here all,
You're happy to
all
be here.
afternoon.
Yep.
Yeah. Great.
So we really will do Capo Corner right now, which is basically going to be talking about the tone right. The tone right, it says on the box, is a lovely package. This package is amazing, and the device is just inside there, and it's a very simple device. It's basically a vibrating unit that they can actually customize for the type of guitar you have, which is also very interesting. And you plug it in, and it sits on your strings right by the bridge and touches the top, and you leave it in there for, they suggest, 100 hours. 72 hours for sure, straight. It plugs into the wall, and it'll open up the guitar just like you've played it that long, right? It's quite incredible.
And it's got variable intensity.
Variable intensity, and the lower the intensity, the sweeter the tone you achieve. And if you go with the full power, you get volume and projection, right? So it's really interesting. So I'm gonna use it on my guitars, and I have one of these I'm gonna give away in one of our giveaways. So yeah, Tone Right's cool, and we got the Tone Dexter in. That came in last week, and I've been fooling with it, and we're going to do a video about this. And it's a brilliant piece of equipment. It's just incredible what it does. And so yeah, this is really cool. We're doing that, and I got a new feature I wanted to just stick out here because I have so many people contacting me each day from doing this, right? So I just want to shout out to some people that talk to me. The first thing I want to read is from a fellow named R.C. Clitheroe. Yesterday, he said, I just got a Martin SC13E. Now, what that is in this country, it's about a $2,300 guitar. It's their Martin's new Rode fancy axe, right? In the States, it's probably $1,800, but it doesn't matter because it's the same. The money's all relevant. It's $2,300 to us here, but our cost of living is higher. The States, when you pay $1,800, it's still a lot of money for them. So he says, I just got this guitar, beautiful guitar, but needs a setup. And I'm taking it to a certified Martin repair shop to find out why the neck, when making bar chords, the neck shifts slightly sideways.
Pardon? A baking powder?
Up and down. Not this way, but his neck is moving this way.
It's one of those new variable geometry necks.
Yes. And so he goes on to say, it also makes a popping sound, like when the ball of a string is not properly seated. It took me some troubleshooting to find out what I did to make it shift, and found that I can move it in either direction.
Houston?
I contacted Martin to find out if this is normal for their new Sure-Align neck system. Sure-Align with a registered trademark beside it. Sure-Align. They told me to take it to a certified Martin repair shop. Mm-hmm. It has a limited lifetime warranty, so I'm not concerned. As I said, it needs a setup. Other than that, it's a good guitar.
Wait until it lacerates you. Yeah.
RC, I love you. I'm sorry this has happened to you, but again, I don't know how many times I got to say this. If Martin Guitar is going to charge you $1,800 US or $2,300 Canadian for this guitar, and the neck is moving in a way that no other guitar neck in history has ever moved, you should probably consider buying some other company. It's just that simple. And if you hold on to that guitar and get them to fix it or whatever, it's buyer beware at that point. So
buyer beware.
anyhow, so that was RC, and I hope you get that sorted, man. It just sounds incredibly bad, but
I would wear a full face shield while you're playing it.
yeah, I would wear a goalie mask while I'm playing that guitar. And then our friend Rob Lee commented, no matter what brand you play, eventually this guy will make a vid telling you how great it is. Great player turned YouTube whore.
Aren't people grand?
So Rob, fuck you. But that's okay. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Still, fuck you. Okay.
All right. This is a great show. This show is boiling over with friendship.
much
I may have no teeth when I leave here.
Anyhow, I'm only kidding, Rob. It's you say what you want to, buddy. But we did get a big charge out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, first question before we just self-implode and fucking catch on fire and die. All right, here we go.
So we got a super chat from Ralph Prosica.
Who?
Ralph Prosica?
That's a good one. Don't know that
But there's
name.
no question. It's just a donation to the.
Well, thank you very much. Bless your
Ralph.
heart and all your vital organs.
Then we get a super chat from Jeff Gallant.
Hi,
Jeff Gallant, we're going to see you this weekend, I
I
hope.
don't get to see Jeff this weekend.
No, that's too bad.
Me
Yeah.
neither.
No.
Yeah.
He says, "Don't worry, Chris. We still see you, brother. Cheer up. Hey, JP,
All right.
you effing ready for the Shaw Brothers show?"
No,
Can't wait to see
no, I am not. But and I should do that just now because they're still having problems selling tickets because the lockdown is on, off, partially whatever. Everybody's still worried, so things are slow on the island. But I'm playing tomorrow night and Friday night in Brackley Beach at Shaw's Hotel. The Friday night's nearly sold out, or is sold out already, and Thursday night is selling. And then Saturday I'm at the Copper Bottom in Montague. And there was supposed to be a second show there as well. And normally, I would go over to PEI and sell 4 nights out before I could even get there. But because of everything that's going on, like, people are just
gun-shy.
understandably gun shy. Yeah, exactly. So I'm coming. I'm leaving in the morning to come there. I got my PEI pass. I got my 2 vaccinations. I got sex change. I'm ready to go.
You might want to let that heal for a little bit. You got Ginger. Don't forget Ginger.
This show has deteriorated into something completely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Lovely
there we go.
Ginger's in the house.
The lovely Ginger's in the house. I forgot her because
Canada's
everything.
#1 broadcast technician.
We wouldn't even be here because she just fixed the whole problem because there was no show and yeah, she's pretty well indispensable.
She wasn't a no-show.
She can kind of we could be anybody. She could just put a couple of rubber boots up here and that would be yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Next.
Super chat from Cajun Queen.
Cajun Queen. Good to see you.
I found a great tune to work on called "Cold Frosty Morning." I don't think we hear it in the Maritimes too much. Maybe you played it down south.
It sounds familiar. I think it's a Kenny Baker tune, but I don't know what it is right off the top of my head. But there's so many tunes like that and great. Good on you. Go outside the region. Try to go outside the regional music. For anybody who's playing, you can learn local music and Canadian music, but there's a whole world outside that will augment how you play this music, right? Mm-hmm. And it's all the same technique. It's all technique that you need to learn, regardless of what genre or what cultural tradition you're playing. So, yep, good on you. Next.
A super chat from Jeff Gallant again.
Jeff Gallant.
Just restating that he'll be at the Friday night show.
Cool.
So prepare.
All right, I'm waiting on you.
Prepare.
That was a bit wet.
It's a bit wet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wipe that off.
I got a super chat from Robert Ballou.
Robert Ballou. Right on.
I just discovered Lenny Bro.
Yep. Lenny Bro.
What do you know about this semi-Canadian?
Well, he was born in Maine, Lewiston, I think it was, somewhere around there. And he came to prominence playing with his mother and father. His dad was a country music act called Hal Lone Pine, and they started in Winnipeg. And that's why he's termed a Canadian. His mother, I believe, was Canadian, or French Canadian. And there's just there's several good. The best thing you could do is if you go on YouTube and search Lenny Bro documentary. There's a movie about Lenny Bro on there that starts with it's underwater. It's a swimming pool. You can tell it's this movie because it's shooting through the waters of a swimming pool, and there's a scarf floating through the water. And sadly, they started the movie that way because Lenny Bro was murdered by his girlfriend, strangled with a scarf and thrown in their pool.
Woman scorned and all that.
And no, they never caught her. She was never charged, and nobody knows why. And so.
It's gonna be one of the best shows ever.
Yeah.
Really uplifting.
But that particular documentary is the whole story of Lenny Breau. And his story is tremendously sad. Tremendously sad. The man was probably one of the greatest musical minds that ever lived. You put this guy up with Bach, Beethoven, Mozart, all of them. He was that brilliant, but he just couldn't get his life together, and he was, he just fell victim to drugs and the wrong people, and he was super nice and super naive, and people just took advantage of him his whole life. And people like Chet Atkins, tried to save him, and did a fair job of getting him, into the right circles, but it just wasn't enough, and he died way too soon at the hands of, another person, which is really sad. He was murdered, and nobody knows even why he was murdered. So, anyhow, look it up, because outside of the story, his guitar playing is just absolutely mind-bending. If you're a guitar player, watching Lenny Breau play the guitar is like, I don't even know what it's like. It will either make you quit playing, or it will make you want to play that much more. And for me, it made me want to play more. It just made me realize how insufficient I am at practicing and inventing, and because that's all he did, right? We're all musicians. I mean, Chris plays bass. Jim is a great guitar player. I'm a guitar player. I mean, how often do you practice, right?
Yeah, well, lately a lot, but
Yeah.
that's only in the recent years,
Yeah.
the last 2 years.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but you can learn something now, like, quicker than you ever could.
pretty well, yeah. That's only because of the internet, right? But we don't, guitar players, historically, guys who get to a certain proficiency don't practice very much after a certain point.
Yeah.
Or they go, like they do like me, I'll go on binges where I spend 3 weeks until my fingers are black. And I'm just trying to do something, one thing that I'm trying to find or incorporate.
Create.
Yeah. I don't really sit down and play the guitar anymore for my own enjoyment. It's sad, actually.
I don't either. I do it to keep my fingers moving.
Well, yeah.
So I have to.
At
Yeah.
your age, you have to.
Yeah. At my age, I have to.
So, yeah, it's odd. But anyhow, good question.
Don't
And I'm
fret.
glad you're talking
not.
about Lenny Breau. Lenny Breau.
Lenny Breau.
Lenny Breau.
Yep. Yep. Guitar heads, they turn them.
Squeak.
Next uplifting subject.
Yes.
Yes. Wait,
Let's talk about
It's going
hemorrhoids.
to be hard to make this one somber.
Oh, boy.
So it's a super chat from Ted Whitmore.
Ted Whitmore.
Ted.
Good to have you back.
Says, my new FGX5 has just blown my face off.
Eh,
I'm not bragging, but I like losing my face.
Sweet.
Keeps me
Nice.
excited, and I just can't stop playing now.
We
Nice.
blew our face off with an FG5 today.
Yeah, we dropped a K&K
Yeah.
pickup in his guitar
Unbelievable.
today, and it's absolutely terrifying. And my FGX5 is here. I love the. I'll never trade that guitar. Yeah, he's got his Red Label shirt on, and yeah.
And how slick did that go in there, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the inside of that
Killed
guitar,
2 flies in the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the inside of that guitar is just pristine.
Yeah.
You look at the construction of that instrument; it's just amazing. It's no problem to tell that guitar is completely handmade in a small shop, right? That's what they look like, and that's what they sound like.
And they're so consistent.
Yep.
When I got the first one,
Yeah.
I played 7. I thought it was the same guitar.
Yeah.
You know?
The finish on it was perfect before we put the pickup in it.
Yeah. Oh God! There's belly marks all over for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, it bellied almost.
Yeah, and
instantly.
bellied.
Yeah.
It got bellied.
It's only because Chris lifted up his gut and rubbed it all over the top. Next.
Moving on.
Moving on.
We got a super chat donation from Rob Perone.
Rob Perone. Thank you, sir.
Rob. And a super chat from Dan Tube 1.
Hey,
Dead
Dan.
Tube 1.
Happy
So-
Wednesday.
Which one of the following is not an anagram for Christopher Coote? Consider Coote spelled with no E,
Oh.
so it's just C-O-T. So which is not an anagram for Christopher Coote? Hopscotch Rioter, Correct this poo. Hopes for scotch or erotic porch host.
I think it's a
number 2.
Really?
I think it's
Number
number
2
one.
is the one.
I think it's number 1. Read them again. Ginger.
3 are and 1 is not. Hopscotch rioter.
No, that's not.
That's not.
Correct this poo.
That's one.
spelled
That's gonna be
Correct
one.
this poo.
with P-O-O-H. Poo,
Yeah.
like Winnie the. Hopes for scotch.
Yeah, well,
or
that's true.
erotic porch host.
Also true.
I think that's the one that's not an anagram. Erotic
Host.
It has all the right letters.
Porch host. Host porch.
I've hosted you erotically on my front porch before.
How can we be talking about this? How did we get here?
Super chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time for scotch.
Yeah, there you go. See? Now you're hoping for scotch.
Yeah, I'm just going to be
So
time
the
for
one
scotch.
that is not an anagram is hopes for scotch.
I'll have a little devil of let me say fiddly potatoes.
Fiddly potatoes.
It's not hopes for scotch because there's 2 S's.
Ring that
Oh.
bastard out.
Well,
All right,
there you go.
so there you go.
Yeah.
We emptied out the decanter.
All right.
Thanks a lot. We just
Next, please.
okay.
Super chat from Ben Wood.
Ben Wood.
JP, do you have any major hobbies that aren't music related? Golf,
just
fishing,
loaded.
or pretty much obsessed with music and musicianship only?
No, I'm an avid knitter. And I also enjoy fish painting.
What now?
That's painting with an anchovy
Painting
and
with a
knitting with spider web.
Cheers.
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 Everybody's just okay.
Okay. Here we go.
In all seriousness, the my 2 major hobbies outside of music are golf and video games. I love playing golf. I've been back at it a couple of times now since I tore my leg up, and so it's good for that, and I love it. I was actually not playing as bad as I did when I first started out hard at it about 5 years ago. And I'm an avid video gamer. I always have. I've done that all my life. I don't know why. I sort of grew up in the era of when video games were starting to become really popular, and I always loved. Believe it or not, when I was a kid. Of course, I suppose being a professional musician and being one since I was a child and was always sort of ostracized at school. I was the guy that was in the Dungeons and Dragons group and playing those kind of games, and had all kinds of buddies that were into that and into Tolkien and all those things, and that led into video games because they were a lot of it. That's the kind of video games I enjoy, are like role-playing games and swords and sorcery and that sort of thing, right? Skyrim.
Were they always games where you had to cross-dress while you were playing?
Well, no, but I enjoy that, so I just, I used to go down to the arcade in a dress and play Pac-Man, and
Pretend you were Ms. Batman.
yes, but I never had women don't have pockets in their clothes,
It's pretty hard to
so
carry
I couldn't
quarters.
carry quarters, right? So, Connect!
No problem. A super chat from Joe McGraw.
Joe McGraw, how you doing?
It's
Withdraw,
nice to
Joe.
finally see Jim. Can you guys
Jim
play
Hanlon.
a short tune
Triple
for us?
J. Can you do a short what?
Tune.
Yes,
Some tunage.
he certainly can.
What are you doing?
You got to do a tune. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I got to do a tune.
Yes.
You can play together. He said you guys.
You
or
were-
you can make
you-
him do it by himself.
You are a special guest, so
We said we could play together. Get the mandolin or something. Don't have Chris punch me again.
Or break your glasses.
Should I put one down on the table or no? No, I shouldn't.
No. I wouldn't recommend it.
now we don't do this. You know that on String Theory we never do requests, but it's Jim Hanlon.
Here he is. In the flesh.
He's tuning that and putting this on tune. Talented. Just do a verse and a chorus from the heart.
Give it.
Last night I visited the old home with friends and family.
a glass and sing some old songs. No better time in life I've found. For every song is like a key, unlocking special memories that take me back to years ago. Happy times in this old home. Down home we sing it from the heart. We put our souls in every part. We know there's nothing like a good song to get us through a worried day. In almost perfect harmony, we share our gift of song for free. No need to pass the hat around, no money takers will be found when we sing it from the heart. Close enough.
That's why you're Jim Hanlon.
Thank you
why
very
he's
much.
Jim
What
Hanlon
a
right
beast
there.
that little guitar is, my God.
That's the J.
Nice.
That would be the J.P. Cormier signature model Boucher right there,
Yes,
folks.
sir. Holy smoke.
Jim Hanlon, thanks, Jimmy.
Thank you, JP.
That was
for
awesome.
having
That
me.
was awesome.
That's the best
But,
thing that happened here all night.
Yeah, we needed that. We
Yeah.
really needed that.
I
to-
don't know,
to
but the
come
hot
back
dogs
to-
are fantastic.
I lost my last.
I never
hot
had the
dog.
pinty before. Holy pony.
My hot dog just
Yeah.
fell on the floor, and the dogs couldn't eat it because it was too hot. And
Your dog's been kind of sad
Poor
for a
wiener
while.
management.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Bean burned her face on the hot dog.
What?
It was
It
sucky.
was really hot.
Okay, next.
I have an important announcement. We have Cam McMaster with us.
Cam
McMaster. Here comes the tune.
Here it comes.
Yep.
Cam McMaster, he's back on the show. Cam McMaster, we hate to see him go. Cam McMaster, he's back on the show. Cam McMaster, you old bastard, Cam McMaster.
Send money.
Send money.
He's actually even here on time.
Yeah, he is.
He was here first on the
No
original
way.
stream. He was on the original stream, not like first.
Yeah,
on,
the
but
one
he was
time
on
the one
original
time he
stream.
shows up at the beginning
Right.
and our stream fails.
Yeah.
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 Ah, YouTube.
Oh, Cam.
Saw
He
some
found us-
nice
he
clips
found
of
us
you,
again.
Cam,
That's
on,
good.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
He found us.
Here's the Cam.
Love you, Cam. Here's Cam.
Here's
Here
Cam.
you-
Guitar heads.
See ya.
Ken next. What's Cam got to say?
Nothing yet.
Mm.
We have another super chat from Jeff Gallant, though.
Jeff Gallant.
Here he is.
He said, "Would you have time to hit up a driving range on Saturday while you're here, or do you have to get on to your next stop?"
Saturday will be en route to
Montague.
yes,
Yeah.
Tag you.
and we don't have actually room in the car for clubs with all the gear we're taking. So
You'd have to leave me
unfortunately,
behind.
if I was, yeah, I'm not leaving Megan behind. So she seldom goes to any gigs with me. So I'm counting myself lucky she's going to these.
So you're not a serious golfer then?
Well, I am, but I usually have a bigger rig when I'm on the road too, and it's
You've been a
empty.
bigger rig for a while.
I thought I fired you once tonight, prick.
I'm into the scotch now. I'm going to fight back.
Yeah. Yeah. Here it comes.
Ken next.
We have a super chat from Cam McMaster.
Cam McMaster.
Oh, friggin' time
Yeah.
Cam got
Way to
here.
go, Cam.
Holy cow.
He says, "Firstly, I missed you all. Secondly, holy frig, yes, look good. Thirdly, love yes."
Love you
Love you
too.
too, Cam.
When is Cam coming to a show?
As soon as he can get across the border,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Whatever.
the border thing, that whole border thing.
U.S.
they're still not letting people in. But that will pass.
Yes.
that too will pass.
This
Wednesday.
too shall pass.
Wednesday's going to open up even more. Eh?
Nexter.
Alrighty, so I'm going back to the original pile of questions. Eli Patrick Music.
Eli Patrick,
Hey.
good to see you again, buddy.
What are the sonic differences between 14-fret dreadnoughts and 12-fret slotted head dreadnoughts, and which do you prefer? Fiddle-dee-dee potatoes.
What are the
Fiddly-dee potatoes.
what are the sound differences? He said.
Sonic
Oh,
differences.
sonic
to be
differences.
precise.
Well, they're many. Like they're like
Very nice.
it's a different scale. So the 12 fret body, triple O body, the strings have more play in them. Subsequently, they also have more. That's why my signature model is a 12 fret triple O, because this scale makes these strings be real. They feel very soft. It doesn't matter what you put on there, and they have a tremendous amount. They push the top around a lot at this scale, especially when it's built by Robin Boucher. But and the dreadnought has a longer scale and more tension on the strings, and sonically it has a different type of projection, and perhaps more high end in it, and like more mid spike in it.
I would say
because of the
it's
length
a
of the
more
scale.
immediate sound.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
This guitar here.
That
is
guitar
just,
is just nuts.
Yeah, it's
I
like
play for first time I played it today. It's just like a dreadnought. Like
Yeah.
it's got so much punch. It's unbelievable.
except
It's easy to play.
Yeah, and that's why 'cause the
Yeah.
scale is shorter,
Yeah.
and it's So that's the difference. Most 12 fret guitars, I prefer 12 fret guitars if they have cutaways, because I play so far up the neck all the time that it gets very difficult to work some of the stuff I play on a 12 fret neck when the neck is at the body is out there, right? So this guitar here, like for instance, I've been practicing some stuff for these shows, and one of the tunes, the instrumentals I'm doing, it's way up over the body. I would never be able to do it without this cutaway, and it's fascinating how much meat there is up there in those notes.
Yeah.
That's the scale too, again, and plus Robin's neck joint, right? But the notes up over the body, man, they are fat as my fingers.
They
They're
don't
just
die on that
No,
guitar.
they
No,
don't.
Yeah.
They're the same everywhere on the neck, and a good 12 fret guitar will be like that. Alvarez also makes a 12 fret slot head guitar that I think is one of the best sounding things I've ever heard, and they're humongous. It's like a slope shouldered 12 fret guitar. I had one. I used it on the chance, and it was it was in the days when I was against 12 fret guitars. I wasn't against them. I just had never
Didn't have the space.
Yeah, I had never found Robin yet, and when I found Yogi, the first
one,
Boucher I had was, and I couldn't stop playing it. I suddenly realized, well, screw it. I just won't do those tunes that I have, and if I have to, I'll reach out and get the notes over the body, which is impressive on stage. It's difficult to do as the player, but so yeah, it's hard to even tell people what to do, whether you should buy a 12 or a 14. I mean, the traditional body is a 14 fret at the body, right? And you're going to have the most luck probably with that. This has got the most space, and if it's a cutaway, it's even more space. So it all depends on what you like and what you can get your hands on and play and hear and see what inspires you, right?
Jeremy Shepherd. Yeah.
You've always done dreadnoughts, really, pretty well.
Yeah, I had one 12 fretter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were going to say about
I can't
Jeremy
believe-
Hunter.
Yeah, he is it Jeremy Hunter or Jeremy Shepherd?
Jeremy Shepherd, sorry, yeah.
He just reviewed Luthier's
The Guitar
guitars
Hunter.
with a 13 fret to the body.
Yes.
Which I'd never seen before.
I'd never seen them either, but I didn't watch the video, but I'm going to. And him and I are actually doing a video together next Thursday afternoon on his channel, and it's called Guitar Country in Another Country. So we're gonna discuss all of the guitars that we find, in our, because I have enough here to sink a ship, and so does he. And so, yeah, that's going to be very interesting. That's going to be hosted on his channel. So if you've never heard of Jeremy Shepherd, the Guitar Hunter, he nearly splots.
The expressions on his
I
face
know.
are priceless.
Yeah, he had a couple of dandy guitars there from Robin, and it was his first time playing them, and yeah, so he's a real down to earth guy. I really like him a lot.
Yeah, tells it like it is.
So yeah, so next Thursday on his channel, I believe at 3 p.m. Atlantic time, I think is when it's going to be. We're going to be on his channel live, doing this live broadcast about our guitar discoveries. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Nice.
And hopefully we'll pick up some of his subscribers, and I can send him some of mine, because it's amazing, how many people do this on here, and but yet how small the community seems to be. I've got we gain about 1,000 subscribers a month. He's grown exponentially since he started over a couple of years ago. He's been at this now, and it's amazing. It's like there's a lot of people want to know about guitar now.
Yeah.
And that's good. That's exactly what we want. So, yeah, even our guys with the Martins and the sideways necks.
Variable sweep.
The variable sweep necks that you can use as a cheese grater on the side there.
Or you can fly it at Mach 1 plus.
Next.
We got a super chat from Jim Walker.
Jim Walker.
Jimmy Walker.
He says, I've been taking mandolin lessons from and attending songwriting workshops with Sierra Hall.
Oh,
Familiar with her? She's absolutely amazing.
She is absolutely amazing.
you suck.
How much
I
and what
hate
time?
you.
Wow.
Yeah, where can I sign up?
Yeah.
She's like one of the greatest musicians ever.
She's really good.
Ever.
Amazing.
Yeah, she is a friggin' genius player, that woman. Unbelievable. Yeah. So there you go. What are you going to do? I can't. There's nothing I can say.
Nothing done.
Yep. Next.
Super chat from DanTube1.
Dan Tube 1.
Does Ginger know about Megan?
No, but let's
hope that she doesn't find out.
Next.
Stay on the Mega Day.
Super chat from Jeff Gallant. It's for Jim.
Oh boy.
He says, Jim, good to see you, brother. When's the last time you, and this is in quotations, played her song on your broken old guitar? Wink, wink.
Nudge, nudge.
I don't know what that's referring to, but I hope you do.
I think I do, actually. Jeff, do we ever meet?
You must have.
You must have.
Mm-hmm.
I know one, but I can't repeat the story.
Okay, yeah, we won't do
So
that.
I'll just leave that as it is.
It's a family show.
I do this old guitar for her every time she asks for it, but that's a Denver tune.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
But that stirred up some memories. I just best leave at the bottom of it.
We'll just breeze over that one then.
Next.
I hope to meet you sometime, Jeff.
A super chat from Cam.
Cabinet
He
Master.
says he should be at the Copper Bottom on Saturday night if all goes according to plan.
You lie.
What?
How's he gonna get over the border?
I guess there's a way.
See now.
Yeah,
you
you're allowed
can't-
in.
He can't
You're
be
allowed
there.
in the PI.
No, I can't get a pass over there.
All you do is fill out the thing on internet
He
and
can't
make
come
sure
in-
that you got your.
He can't get into Canada.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can now.
If that bastard,
now.
if that bastard Cam McMaster's there, I gotta go.
You
Cam
can.
McMaster, come into my show.
Cam McMaster.
We'll spit right in his eye.
Cam
McMaster, we're gonna drink some beers. Cam McMaster.
Right down to the hairs.
Potato.
Potatoes, new potatoes, because it's gonna be in PEI.
Well,
Ooh, good
goddamn, if Cam McMaster shows up at my gig, I'm gonna shit.
I'm gonna wipe it up and then shit myself.
I'm glad I'm not there.
You still coming, Jim?
Oh no, I'm going to be away.
Okay, next.
Where are we? Here. A super
know.
chat from Catfish Creek Chuck.
Catfish Creek Chuck. Good to see you again.
Do you still have the sealskin strap you played when you met Coburn at Sandfest?
Yes, I do.
So here we go again. What's his name again, Ginger?
Here we go again.
I don't know where it is right off the top of my head, but I do still have it. Yeah.
Who was it, Ginger? That he?
What was it? What's his name again?
Yeah, what was his name, Ginger?
Next.
Bruce Cockburn. Oh God, sorry, Bruce. We love you.
We love you.
Oh, dear.
But I was at that show at Stanford.
Yeah, you were.
Holy smoke.
Yeah,
That
Jim
was
was
the
a wit-
druid.
Jim.
I was
Jim
witness.
witnessed that.
That was the Druid show.
Yeah.
Oh my God Almighty.
It's made with sealskin, real sealskin, and I killed it myself by stuffing styrofoam cups down its throat. He just sat there looking at me with his mouth
He has
open.
these round glasses, right?
Yeah.
It was
And,
like,
and his eyes just filled the glasses.
I mean, he had all his teeth, but he was like,
Holy shit. Okay, next.
Super chat from Ross Chevalier.
Ross
Ooh.
Chevalier.
bit the French.
Yeah, hello,
says-
Russ.
C'est un papin. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Would you like a thin wafer?
It's a wafer thin mint.
A wafer mint. Love my Boucher JP signature, serial number 2.
Sweet.
Ooh, number 2.
Because I got number 1.
Oh,
That is
next in line
something
is
right
good.
there. He's got number 2.
Then it doesn't
Monster
sound like a
little
number
guitar.
2.
No, it sure don't. Holy shit, that's awesome. Really good on you. Good job. Connector.
We have a super chat from Gerard O'Connor.
Gerard O'Connor from
O'Connor.
Ireland. And Gerard O'Connor from Ireland. Gerard O'Connor from Ireland. Must have the tune.
Divinity Chicks Party. Can't believe the sound of that.
Connect. What's he gonna say? What's he
don't
got
you-
going on over there?
Don't you just hate it when you're playing bad golf and your partner says your rhythm is off today? Worst insult for a musician golfer.
Yeah.
That's very clever.
It is
Yeah.
very
Yeah,
clever.
think
It's
about
true
it.
though. It's true. Yeah, I never was very good at the rhythm section. The rhythm.
You know how much I'm fighting right now.
Oh yeah, I know all about it. Did you hear
Herschel-
about the fellow that?
Next.
You hear about the fellow? He
Moving on.
he just got married.
Oh no.
Oh, brother.
He went to the priest and he said, "Well, we really don't want to have any kids." He says to the priest, "What can I do about this?" And the priest was, "Well," says, "the church is modernizing." He says, "So we understand the need for birth control." He says, "So you can use a condom, which is a rubber sheath that goes over the penis and
The what?
keeps this."
Where is this joke going?
Keeps it from
It's gonna be a long
impregnating the woman. He said that we also have the IUD that the woman can wear, which is basically a shield over the cervix, which
It's absolutely not
which
that. It's not that at all.
it was when I was a kid.
Nope.
And
Maybe in Dungeons and Dragons.
well, you guys just completely fucked up this joke. And it's one of the best jokes I know. So never mind.
Fiddly-dee, potatoes.
No, fuck you. Let me see that thing. Let me see it.
Oh my god.
Fiddly-dee.
Potatoes. I want one for Christmas.
I know.
Anyhow, the punchline was the priest comes and sees a guy in the street later, and he's got 4 kids. And he says, "I thought you didn't want to have any children." He says, "I didn't." He says, "Well, how?" He says, "Nothing you said worked. So I want you to meet my kids. We got Leaky, Bouncy, and these are the Rhythm Pals." It was a great joke. They
Leaky
just meant-
Bouncy and the Rhythm Bells.
Yeah,
I gotta
Leaky,
remember
Bouncy,
that
and the
one.
Rhythm Pals. There you go.
Who were the Rhythm Pals?
Yeah,
They were Don Messer.
Yeah,
Don
Don Messer,
Messer,
yeah.
yeah.
Don Messer.
Don Messer.
Don Messup,
Oh, dear.
as my brother used to
Yep.
call him. Hank,
Cease McCacken.
Hank Slush.
Hank Slush.
Hank Slush.
Slow, yeah.
Hank Snow's other brother Slush.
Now what are you drinking?
It's just ice water.
It's just Coot just continually brings in
Ice
variable mason jars full of questionable liquor.
It's just ice water.
Yeah, sure it is. Next.
Cam says he can cross the border because he's a Canadian citizen.
Oh,
What about
perfect.
quarantining?
It is spring
He
water.
doesn't need to. He's got his
got rid of
shots.
it, I think. For vaccinated humans.
just.
Yeah. Yeah, bastard.
It's just spring water.
Well, I got to move to where your spring is.
You gotta move to where you're. That's water, yeah.
Smoky Rooney.
The water, I want to run a hose out of his well.
Well, now I gotta rethink my whole weekend.
Now it's the studio coach.
I mean,
Yeah, you
Jeff
do.
Gallant and Cam McMaster.
Why don't you just get in the back seat with us tomorrow and shut up?
You're right,
And
bitch.
come on.
You want your chair back so you
We
can
can
deal
get
with
you a
that?
bed.
Oh,
We
I'm
can
gonna-
get you a
I'll
bed.
throw him off the balcony right after the show.
Next.
Herschel Rector.
Herschel Rector, good to see you again, buddy.
Can you tell me if Robin Boucher's group answers emails from those of us who buy their guitars?
Absolutely, 100%. You can either write directly to him, or you can also. I think you can contact. Just a second. I'll tell you exactly what it is. Sorry, just a minute now. Just to hang on. This is important because the people have. I think somebody's asked me this before.
Just one thin whiff air.
Because they feel like they're not getting answered by these guys, but they do. They are.
Do you like my spring?
See now. Hold on a second. Sorry.
Very tasty.
Thank you.
Bit hot.
Okay.
This is only going to be a short intermission.
Okay, so the best way to get a hold of them, it goes right to Guillaume de Silva, which is the guy, is sales@boucherguitars.com. Sales@boucherguitars.com. And that'll go right to Guillaume de Silva. And, of course, he's a representative for the whole world. And if you have any questions at all, he will forward them to Robin. Robin contacts his customers all the time. So yeah, you shouldn't have any problem getting a hold of those guys, except they are one of the busiest shops in the world right now because they're behind 8 months in orders. So
They're trying to keep Glenn in stock.
yeah, they're so
It's unreal, right?
yeah, they're so popular now that it's almost ridiculous how hard they're having to work to get everything out. But there you go. I hope you have luck, and they're great people. Guillaume speaks great English. Robin will speak English to you. He's not super good at English, but he's good enough. He can get the job done.
I visited the factory. He
Yeah.
was just superb.
And he's one of the nicest men in the
One
world.
of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Yeah, he's one of the nicest people I've ever known in this business, ever, bar none. So. Next.
Another super chat from Jeff Gallant.
Jeff Gallon
Crazy.
de Gardin.
He
To
says,
surf clam.
Oh dear.
Jeff Gallant to surf clam.
Hey, Jeff Gallon de Surf Clam de Gardin. Tabernacle. Okay, go ahead.
Do it. Spit it out.
He says, "Come on, Chris, come on over here and get Big John to get a room with 2 beds so I can stay too." Element.
Oh, Jesus. No. He wants to hug you. He can piss off.
I think that Jeff Gallant needs to find me a bottle of the clams. Lenny
Yeah.
Gallant got me a bottle of
The clams.
The clams.
Not
Yeah,
just
yeah.
any clams.
No, the clams.
clams.
Yeah.
I've heard about those.
I have
The
too.
clams.
Did you ever see Lenny shell a lobster?
Unfortunately, yes, several times.
My oh my.
But Jeff, I think you need to find some bottles of the clams, and I'll come over with bells on.
All right, there you go,
Yeah.
Jeff. The gauntlet's been thrown.
We have a super chat from Ross Chevalier.
Ross, how you
Number
doing?
2.
Again.
Says, I bought number 2 at the Arts Music Store in Newmarket, Ontario, the evening of your demo night there.
I remember you well. I remember I gave you that guitar. You and I were both half crying. And I was really sick that night. Really sick. That was the beginning of...
Almost dead.
yeah, that was a really rough trip. That was...
What were you sick with?
Well, I think it was COVID. I think that's as I was leaving Ottawa. I think
At the
that's when
beginning,
I,
yeah.
that's when I did. I'm pretty sure I had COVID at that point, or start of it. But anyhow, hope it didn't get you sick. But yeah, I'm probably patient 0.
You could be.
You're
I'm not kidding.
You're patient 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 by
Yeah.
the looks of it.
Oh, stinger.
I know, eh? He had 4 coming.
He's just being brave because he's back there with the table hiding his gut.
He's real far away.
Yeah, you
Can't
only
do
look
it.
smaller because the table. Yeah,
Keep talking, John Wayne.
yeah. I'll show you John Wayne. This studio looked like the end of a John Wayne movie when I'm done with you. Just dead bodies laying everywhere.
Careful now, Grandpa's gonna have to take
I
you
think
both
we're
outside there.
I think we're selling some tickets now for Saturday night, aren't we?
All right, so
Good.
time for the.
We have another super chat.
Okay, get her out.
It's from Larry Reindress.
Larry
Larry
Reindress.
Reindress.
Nice to see you, buddy.
He says, Cam is coming to Canada to buy a Boucher.
Yeah, sure he is.
Where's Larry's theme song?
Yeah.
You got to do Larry's theme song.
Well, I wasn't ready.
Little meant for Larry.
Okay.
We'll get him next week. We always get him. He's been with us as long as anybody.
Disappointed.
Larry and Cam and Jeff and
Yep. They've been
so
here
many,
since
so
the
many,
beginning.
so many of them.
Yeah.
I
Cajun
appreciate
Queen, I think, is another
Cajun
one.
Queen, Catfish.
Yep.
They've been all through here. So
Jim Hanlon.
Jim Hanley.
Hanlon.
Where's Kevin O'Hanley?
Is he here? Where's Joe? Where's Brother
Where's
Joe?
Brother
Joe's
Joe?
in, he hasn't asked any questions.
What?
He's here.
Where's Commander Bond?
Cheers, Joe. Love you, brother.
Commander Bond.
No Commander Bond this evening. Got
Wow.
Tim, though. Tim Bennett.
Oh,
Tim Bennett.
Bennett.
And he's in. He's
He-
home.
Indy or somewhere, I
He's
suppose.
Oh, he's
now.
home.
Okay.
home.
Yeah.
In Pictou.
So
Oh,
here's the
wait,
question.
Wait, hang on. There's one more super chat.
Whoa.
Okay, go ahead.
From Cam. He says, I can bring bar. It says clamps. I think he means clams. Bar clams
Bar
and a bottle
clams.
of 25-year-old single malt.
Oh.
I think Saturday night
this
plans
is
may have
just, this
changed.
is just all getting better and better.
You and I are going together.
As long
Yeah,
as-
we're going. We'll be there Friday night.
We'll be there Friday.
As
So-
long as he doesn't actually mean bar clamps. Because that's
Clams.
Bar
Bar
clams.
clams.
He-
Bar
he
clams.
means-
Yeah.
No bar clams.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it.
Yeah.
That's
bar
what that
clams
was.
could get weird.
Yeah.
Bar clams was Stompin' Tom's favorite thing.
Yeah,
he used
they're
to
really
order-
good.
He used to order them from PEI
Mm-hmm.
in these big tins that were really weird looking. They were almost like I'd never seen them in stores,
I've had
but
them.
he got them.
Yeah.
Right.
And he'd buy a 2-4 of them, and me and him and I would
Yeah,
be
they're
drunk,
delicious.
drunk off our asses at 4:00 in the morning. He'd open 2 cans of clams. We'd sit there and eat them with a fork.
Yep.
All purged.
And
all
drink the
just
brine.
great.
And
Yeah.
drink the brine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Holy
nothing
God, it was good.
better.
It was
Nothing
unbelievable.
I
better.
feel bad for people that aren't from the shore. That don't
Oh
deal with
yeah,
that.
it's unbelievable.
Nothing like a nice fresh clam.
Yes, sir. So the question this week.
Pardon?
What?
Easy now, boys. The question now this week is a double part question,
It's too
and you have to tell.
They have to get both?
You have
one
to get
answer, I'll
both
get
of
the
them.
other.
And so, of course, the prizes from Fantasy Music, you'll receive a nice. He's doing a nice leather pick pouch, and some variety of things there. And G&G has the beautiful Levy's and Boss String Theory straps, a set of strings, a winder, and we're in for the big draw that's occurring at Fantasy Music this time, and we're doing. What are we doing?
The amp
Oh, the amp. Oh, yes,
and the
the
tone,
amp.
right?
The THR
tone.
Yamaha
Tone
acoustic amp. And the tone right is going to be part of that. And a free 30-minute Zoom guitar lesson with me on any instrument you want. So all of the weekly winners are going into that draw. It's going to be drawn in another 4 or 5 weeks. We already got 2 people in it from last week. So there you go. So the question is, what's the name of the 2 venues in PEI that I'm playing this week?
I know it, but I'm not allowed
Okay,
to say
don't
it.
say it.
All right.
I'll be
Don't
evicted.
say it.
You'll make him mad.
Fine.
You might throw something.
Fine.
I'm
Whatever.
in the firing line.
The 2 venues that I'm playing in PEI tomorrow night and Saturday night. In PEI, I said it
Twice.
twice. It's on all over
Clam in the
Facebook.
muscle.
Clam and
Okay, we got
muscle.
2. We got 2 winners.
Okay,
All right.
go.
The first one is John DeLaurie.
John DeLaurie.
Yeah.
John DeLaurie.
That's a weighted stretch name.
And
DeLaurie.
John, you're gonna get the G&G prize. So John, send me an email right now to jpcormier38 at gmail.com. jpcormier38 at gmail.com. We'll forward you off to G&G. And who is the second winner?
Jeff Gallant.
Ooh,
Yes,
yes.
Has he
Gallant.
won? Has he won this
Not
year?
this year.
Okay.
What a
Jeff
sneaky
Gallant.
nipple. What a slippery nipple.
Gallant, you know my email, jpcormier38 at gmail.com. You're going to get the fantasy prize.
From PEI. That must have been really
And
Yeah, really
so
hard,
send
Jeff.
me an email right now to jpcormier38 at
really hard,
gmail.com. And we will forward you off to Fantasy, Stephen McNeil, not the premier,
The musical premiere.
the
however.
musical premier of Nova Scotia. Cue the music, Ginger. We're going to listen to some more of our buddy Jim singing. I'm very proud of this song. Crank that thing up. I'm very proud of this song because I got pulled off the street, literally, to play guitar and sing on this. And it is the only vinyl I have ever recorded on, ever. This song came out on 45.
That's the original recording
It's
there.
the original recording issued by the CBC from
89, 90.
1989. Yeah. And it's the only time I was ever released on vinyl.
Classic tune.
The only record I ever was on that was ever put out like that. And that is the vinyl.
That is the vinyl. Yeah.
That is a
I have one.
That's the transfer of the actual 45 RPM recording I put on my iPod. It's brilliant. It's one
We
of
were
the best.
mighty young then.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was 19.
Yep.
And you were young.
Yep. 20 something, 28.
Still
And
in
a
your body
mighty,
teeth.
mighty man. One of the best singer-songwriters ever come out of Canada. Sitting right beside me here, and I've always said that, and I'll say it till the day I die.
Thank you very much.
And,
You're a salty dog, Jim Hanlon.
and our good brother, Chris Coote.
Face puncher.
Face puncher.
Of course, you know we weren't really mad at each other.
No.
All of
Thanks,
you guys just having a good time. Glad to have you here, Jimmy.
Love you, buddy.
Love you too.
Good afternoon, boys.
Thanks to Ginger.
Love you, Ginger. Great job.
Hugs and kisses, Ginger.
Can't do it any other way without her. And thank you for being a part of this for the last 64
Chasing us
weeks.
around the internet today.
Yeah, chasing us around.
Yep.
It's been well over a year now, about a year and 2 months, I think, that we've been doing this show or more. Because there's 61 episodes of Life and Music, and we've been doing this longer. So there you go.
Get ready, Jeff Gallant.
Love you. We'll see you on the weekend at PEI.
Yeah,
Don't forget,
Cam.
Thursday, Friday night at Shaw's Hotel in Brackley Beach. Saturday, and maybe even Sunday, you don't know, at the Copper Bottom in Montague. Montague, by the way, the first away gig I ever played in my life was in Montague, PEI.
Yeah. Great spot.
I was only 14. Went there and played with Grassfire.
Yep.
We'll see you next week. I'm JP, Jim Hanlon, Chris
Thank
Coote,
you.
Ciao for now.
Ginger.
Nice to